Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for November 2025. This is in regards to love and career. We're going to go through and see what energies are coming towards you right now. We are in Mercury retrograde, so I might trip up on my words. I apologize in advance. But yeah, if you would like a personal reading, make sure to check out my description box below. There you'll find links to all my socials. And how to get that personal reading. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be using my Tarot de la Nuit deck and my de la Nuit Oracle deck as well. First, we're going to pull some Oracle cards and then Tarot. I hope everyone is having a wonderful holiday month. I know Thanksgiving isn't until the end of this month, but I still hope everyone is having a great month, despite the fact that with everything going on in the world right now and, you know, it being Mercury retrograde and all. But yeah, okay. So let's see what is coming in for you for finances for November 2025. This is a timeless reading though, so whenever you find this message is when you're supposed to see it. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Cancer. Make sure to check out your other signs as well. All my readings cover your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never force anything to fit. Cancer. Messages for Cancer this month, Spirit, please. Clear, concise messages. Thank you. We have Beauty and the Beast. Spirit of Magic. Princess and the Frog, and Sleeping Beauty. You know, I'm getting a lot like transformation energy right now. It's like from going from the old into the new. It's a huge turning point in your life. I feel like you're saying goodbye to the old and awakening into this new chapter. And Spirit is helping guide you through this. When I was first opening up, because I do a little meditation before I start each reading. When I was opening up the light to channel through spirit guides, there was a lot that was coming through. A lot of them were like animals and things as well. I did see I want to say they're called centaurs. They're normally like earthly beings, and they like to protect forests, the earth, you know, animals, naturalness. So I do feel like there's a possibility. I do know I have a guide who is of that form, and he actually helps me with a mediumship. He's my protector during that, when I go ahead and allow people who have passed on things to come through to talk to me so that I can relay the messages to you. He's my protector. But I was seeing one in the form of him. It wasn't him, but it was something similar. So I feel like you are protected during this time. I do feel like this was supposed to happen at this time. I feel like you're waking up to something new. I feel like there's a lot of lessons to be learned too. It's kind of like, I'm getting that. I'm getting that transition from being a child into an adult when it comes to career. So like with Beauty and the Beast, like please don't get mad at me, but he was like kind of spoiled when he was like, he always went off the views of what was on the outside was what mattered and not what was in the inside. He didn't learn about the true meaning of what's on the inside is what matters until the very end. When he finds Belle, he learns about her. She shows that she can love him even though he looks like a beast, you know. And then like he realizes like it's what's on the inside that's counting, not what's on the outside. With Princess and the Frog, it's reminding me of I forget his name, but it's the boy, it's the prince. He was living off of mommy and daddy, and then Tiana taught him how to work hard for his money. It's like they were both giving an equal give and take. He was teaching her how to be fun, where she was teaching him how to be responsible. So it's kind of like you're learning different lessons right now. It's like they're saying you're learning on who you are. You're forming who you are right now. So there's definitely a lesson that's involved with this. And somehow this has to do with your career. I do feel like they're saying something could be flourishing in springtime. Right now is the time to... They're telling me like write everything down, get everything together. That way when springtime comes around, that's when you're going to blossom. But they're helping guide you in this direction. You have a lot of things that you can create. The world, yeah, a cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. They want you to follow your intuition. They're showing the Snow White Owl. You have a lot of anxiety with stepping into this new position, this new chapter in your life. When it comes to finances, you're questioning like if you can do it. Spirit is saying yes, you can. You just gotta get everything together first. They want you to stay on. You might be really emotional during this time too. They want you to keep your head held high and to listen to your inner guidance and know that your guides are protecting you. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, for work. Everything's going to be fine. Just keep working hard. Keep working on yourself. The universe always has your back. You might be kind of blinded is what they're telling me about like things actually going to work out. You're worried that they're not going to work out, but the universe is telling you that they are. It's just like in these two stories, Beauty and the Beast and Princess and the Frog, like they went through a lot of turmoil, but eventually at the end, everything turned around and everything was great, you know? Even for Sleeping Beauty too. It was like she was put under a spell. You might even think that you're kind of cursed too, like you're never going to break free. But Spirit is here to guide you, like everything's going to work out. It's just, there's lessons that you're having to learn right now in order to get here to where you want to go, to your goals. They want you to make a game plan. Business proposal is what they said. You're resisting this change. I feel like you're resisting this change. You're scared, and it's because you're scared. You need to start believing in yourself, though, because you have the ability to be stable and financially secure. You hold the key to this. It's just right now your emotions are taking control of you, and that's what's making it where you're like hitting a roadblock on this change. They're saying that the change would flow in faster if you just like release and let go and just allow the universe to, like Jesus, take the wheel. Everything's going to turn out fine though. Better than you've ever expected, to be honest. You're meant to do this. It runs in your blood. They're showing the veins right here, the light. Growth. This is all about your growth and coming together. and believing in your guides and God and the angels that they're going to bring this in for you. You might have lost a job or something, or just been having a really like bad issue with money. And they want you to stay strong, keep going out, keep being motivated. Don't allow yourself to sink into the depression. Allow that spark that you have to flourish. They're specifically showing me the spark that's in her chest. They're wanting you to, if you get like an idea, they want you to go after it. They don't want you to hide away from it. Yeah, see, you're being defensive of this change. They want you to continue to keep going. They don't want you to stop. They want you to allow yourself to transition into this new beginning. You might be comfortable from the old, and you're kind of scared of like growing up. You're kind of scared of like, you don't think that you can do it. You don't think that you have the ability to push through and actually make things happen, but you do. You always have the power within you. Some of you might actually have dark hair. Getting like dark brown or black. Doesn't have to, but they're specifically talking about Sleeping Beauty in this card right here. She has fair skin and like dark hair. They were also talking about this one though too. Like, she has darker skin and obviously dark hair, but they're talking about the dark hair significant. That doesn't mean that applies to everyone, but I do feel like that is an extra confirmation for you. Eight of Cups. You have to walk away from something that's blocking your success. You have the ability to make this change again. You have the ability to make this change, and you hold the key, but you're kind of scared. You need to follow your intuition. And it might be stormy at first. You're kind of afraid of where it's going to take you. You're wondering if you can battle the storm and actually make it through. And Spirit is saying, yes, you can. Just keep going. The storm is almost over. Eight of Wands. Movement forward on growth. Like, even though that there's this hiccup right now, like, you're going to learn a lot from this whole situation, because that's what life is about, like these experiences. You're supposed to experience a whole bunch of different things in life. That way you can grow from it. That way, like, when you have children, if you don't have children already, like, they're going to run into the same kind of issues too. May not be the exact same issues, but like similar. And you're going to be a role model that, like, okay, mom made it through, dad made it through, and so can you, you know? This is not gender specific. Hangman, Tower. You feel like this is like an ongoing battle that's never going to end. You feel like the trauma, the grief, the depression, the anger, they said resentment, the issue. It's like things never stop. You feel like it's never going to get better, but it is. That is ending. You've learned from that, and now you're in the process of figuring out which way to go now and making those changes to go forward. You might have had a fight with someone in regards to work. Could have been a coworker, employer, even someone in your family, but it does look like there's some kind of conflict. I do feel like you were kind of sharp-tongued. You might have spoken your truth on like how you felt about the company or something. There's some kind of communication that was made, and it resulted in a fight. I feel like you stood up for yourself. You defended yourself. And that was part of the lessons that you're supposed to learn. You were supposed to do that because your soul is calling you to do that. And now it's like, okay, you've outgrown this old cycle. Now you're moving into something new, into a new job or a new position or something new, some new chapter. single and successful, 9 of Wands. Because of everything that's happened in the past, like you've grown, you've learned a whole bunch of things that's going to make you stronger now. So they want you to keep on going. Anything else? Yeah, something's right around the corner. I feel like you're bored of your old job anyways. You're just scared to move on to something new. I feel like you're just scared to move on to something new. But this new thing is going to be very passionate for you. So they want you to just keep going. Make that transition into the new. Don't be afraid. Ace of Swords, some kind of breakthrough. Happiness. You're going to find out that you're actually going to be very happy with this new beginning. And in the long run, you're going to be like, okay, awesome. Like, this was supposed to happen. This was actually, you know, a blessing, a hidden blessing for you. Yeah, there's going to be reason to celebrate, and there's a new beginning. Just a minute. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, this is going to be a whole new beginning, a whole new chapter for you that you're actually going to really love. It's like you're finally going to get your happily ever after. And it's going to kind of blow your mind because, like, look at all the turmoil that, like, Beauty and the Beast went through, Princess and the Frog, Sleeping Beauty. All of them went through some kind of huge lesson. But by the end of the movie, like, everything turned out for the better. So I think right now, this is just a chapter for you. This isn't your whole story. This is just a huge portion of your story. That's going to be that huge transition where you go from the old into the new. You're basically growing up. But yeah, we do have Aries, Pisces, and Aquarius. Leo. Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Scorpio again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So yeah, that's what we have for that. Okay. And I will pull some focus messages for this message as well. Think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. And then at the very end of the reading, I will be pulling some names. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check out the ending of the video. Okay, Spirit. Focus messages, please. Yes or no questions, 1 and 2. The order they pop out is the order that they will be answered. Cancer. They want you to stay faithful to your path in life. They want you to be faithful to yourself. So the first answer is yes. That popped out with third-party situation, by the way. So there's somebody else that's involved when it comes to you and your finances. So there's a third person that's involved. That could be your employer, employee. I just feel like there's some kind of fight. Okay. We have reignite that spark. Yeah, remember how I said there was this one right here where there's that passion, that fire that's in her. That's what motivates her to keep moving forward and not allow depression to get to her. Whatever happened, don't allow that to kill your mood. Like, keep on moving forward. They want you to stay strong. Grandma's involved. Your grandmother is guiding you from the other side, is what they just said. She might actually appear in the form of hummingbird, is what they just told me. She might have liked hummingbirds, even honeybees is another one. Could be two grandmas for two different people. But I'm getting honeybees and hummingbirds. H. Her name could have even started with an H. But yeah, take that as you will. They're bringing up the meaning of honeybee, which is like hard worker, growth, working as a team to get to your financial goals is what they just said. But yeah, okay, you're mirroring them. Interesting. You could be a lot like your grandmother. You could have got along with her really well, is what they're telling me. I actually remember how I said, like, it's funny. Remember how you said, or I said that when you have children, you'll be able to tell them, look, mom or dad went through this as well, and it's like your role model or whatever. So it's kind of like grandmother. Your grandmother's a role model too. I feel like she kind of struggled through this. If she's not on the other side, you might want to talk to her about the situation you're in. It might actually open up your eyes to a lot more than you think. We have rising sign. You could be a rising sign Cancer. June, which is Cancer and Gemini. So you could have been born in June. There's a breakthrough coming in, which we did see with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords was in here. Right here. There's some kind of breakthrough coming in. You're going to realize that, yeah, you're supposed to go in this direction because it was leading you to your happily ever after. This is a test for you to see if you're going to give up or if you're going to keep going after your dreams. I want you to cleanse yourself to get rid of that depression that you're feeling right now. You could be a sun sign Cancer. We have 111, intuition, trust your gut and listen to your heart. Capricorn could be involved. They're all about hard work as well. You could just be in Capricorn energy. You could have that in your chart. But Capricorn is December and January. Is saying that you can trust somebody. You can trust your grandma, her advice. You can trust that your guides are leading you on your way. They're leading you to that destination on where you're supposed to get to. They just, someone said destination paradise. Grandmother also might have liked making gingerbread. That's random. Could have made it for like holidays. She's showing me like cookie cutters, reindeer cookie cutter or something. Making gingerbread cookies. Yeah, smell of gingerbread in the house, or even pine could be important. Could live by pine trees or something. Or just like to get like the real Christmas trees in the house. That could be something. There's something specific. They just said yellow. Yellow could be important too. They could have liked to wear yellow. I don't know. Random. One more message too from someone. I know this is really weird, but somebody just said Pikachu. I don't know. Somebody could like Pokemon. That's really random. They're also showing me Ariel, Little Mermaid. That could be significant. But yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so we have Venus sign. You could be a Venus sign Cancer. I want you to stop and think. Again, stop, write down the process that you want to go through, like what you want to achieve, what you need to, like, running away with my words. Make a list of everything you need to do to reach your goals, and then start completing that list little by little. Really stop and think and figure out what you're wanting to do. Father could be involved. Father could be on the other side guiding you. Again, you can trust them. September could be important. That was Libra and Virgo. We have 444, protection. You are protected always. Your father could be protecting you. Unfinished business. Something's unfinished. Something's not completely done with. But the cycle is ending and moving into the new. You just gotta allow it to come in. 1212, self-identity, stepping into your power and purpose. Taurus could be important. That is May and April. Somebody is not coming back correct. Could be a Taurus. If somebody caused you issues in the past, they could just be being stubborn is what they're saying. Taurus is really stubborn. But they could be stubborn and it's like they're still going to give you some kind of fight, resistance, and Spirit is saying don't waste your time. Just wash your hands of it because you don't need to deal with that crap. Just keep moving on. In other words, this is a roadblock for a reason and you're not supposed to keep going down this road. It's time to move in a different direction. But stay faithful to yourself. That's really important. Okay. So we got one yes. We're going to pull one more card to see what the next question, the answer to that question is. Okay, Spirit. Yes or no for Cancer's second question. Yes or no for Cancer's second question, please. If it says maybe, it just means you're not supposed to know yet. It's not written in stone. We have Seven of Cups, choices, illusion, indecision, wishful thinking, and the answer is yes. So yeah, there's some kind of choice that you need to make. I feel like you have a lot of choices and like paths that you can go. It's up to you on which one feels right for you. That's where that intuition comes in, that white owl, a snow owl. They're saying use your intuition, follow your heart on which way that you want to be going in. Okay. So Cancer, that was your first reading. And now we're moving into love. If you're interested, I am an artist as well. I do custom designs. I will post my store link in my description box, so make sure to check that out if you're interested. I also am a children's book illustrator as well. Me and my sister have created Crystal Beast, and that is a new children's book series that's going to consist of like 36 books. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out. It's all about protecting the environment and the animals and everything. I do markets and things like that. I make stuffed animals. I draw. I do a whole bunch of different art things. I love art, so. I actually have one right here. Let's see. I have my dolphin. The pink ball-nosed dolphin. But yeah. They're called Crystal Beast Jungle Babies and they're crocheted. But they come with a birth certificate. And I have a bunch of other ones too. I know a very popular one was the tarantula. I have to make some more because I'm sold out on some of them, so just check the website if you're interested, and I might have it in stock. I do plan to start making more here soon. And when you order, so my books, they're in Walmart, Barnes & Noble, on Amazon and other places too around the world. But when you order through my actual, studio, you will get a signed copy from me and my sister. She's the writer, I'm the artist. We both collaborate on the idea. But 15% of the proceeds actually goes back to the animals and the environment. So if you want your money to actually go towards them. It's better to go through my studio. I also, when I send you your book, the children's book, I give you a free bookmark. And then for the coloring book, you get free stickers of the ones that are listed as well. Yeah, I have a couple stickers here. I also have keychains and a whole bunch of other things too. So if you're interested in that, check that out. Yeah. And they're like holographic. This is Arrow, my main character. The cool thing is that each book is a different astrology sign. So their personalities are going to fit with the different astrology signs. For yours, Cancer, that would be Norbert. Norbert, he's actually a polar bear cub. He's from the Arctic. He's adorable. He's so cute. But like for example, his climate issue is oil spill. So he has to find a way to fix that issue. But basically, yeah, the animals, they go into their different realms and they have to find their crystal to basically evolve into their higher self, and then they gain magical powers to fight the climate issue. Again, it is a children's book. Same towards about 8 years to 11 years old. You can go younger. I do plan to turn it into a TV show, movie one day. I am an animator as well. But yeah, so. Okay, let's get into your love situation. Spirit, tell me about Cancer's love situation. I almost wanted to say Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. They're also saying Taurus and Sagittarius is another one that just popped up. Bluebeard's wife. Peter Pan. Okay, it looks like you're escaping from something. Something that you feel is dangerous. Oh, what's this? What is this? Snow White. I am picking up on somebody could be being abused. Somebody could be in a relationship. Let me see what my romance angels want to say. Bluebeard's wife. That card is all about there's some kind of danger involved. Snow White is all about getting away from the evil queen, finding her own people who actually like get into that good energy instead of staying in the bad energy. Getting away from people who are toxic. Peter Pan, not wanting to grow up. But I feel like trying to get away, like escape again. That's what I'm picking up. It's saying trust. It came upside down though. Keep an open mind. Make the effort. Soulmate. Give your relationship a chance. Okay. I feel like something might have happened in the past that, like some kind of dangerous situation. It doesn't have to be abuse. It could have been just like you got your heart broken because someone wasn't careful with your heart. Somebody took you for granted. But they're saying you don't have trust when it comes to relationships because of how people treated you in the past. They want you to keep an open mind on who's to come because the universe is trying to bring someone new in for you. They are trying to bring in a soulmate. The person from your past was not a soulmate. It was a karmic situation. They did say narcissist and possibly even gaslighting. They want you to keep making the effort to believe in love, to believe that not everyone is the same. They want you to give your relationship a chance, whatever new comes in that feels right. They want you to take your time with it. They want you to relax, and they want you to specifically know that not everyone is going to be your ex. There is somebody who's going to come in and actually take care of you and be nurturing to you and show you love and the protection that you need. Not everyone's going to treat you wrong and leave you out in the cold, broken, hurt, defenseless, is what they're saying. They're bringing up Greece. Greece could be important. Could have Greece in your blood. This could even be like a soulmate from Greece, to be honest. So in other words, like in a past life, you lived in Greece with this person that's coming in. They're going to feel very familiar with you. And I also feel like they're going to get along with your family and friends. They're going to have your back, too. Like, they're going to actually protect you. You're not going to have to worry, like, oh, is this person just going to hurt me? It's kind of like you feel like it's a trap in a way. They had stated, like, growing up as a trap for the Peter Pan card. So I feel like it's saying, like, this, any relationship is a trap because I don't trust anymore. They want you to keep believing in love, even though past experiences weren't so great. They're talking about dog. Somebody loyal is coming in for you. Somebody who's going to be your happily ever after. They are showing me 10 of Cups. But you're afraid. You have that door locked. You're not allowing people in. It's like you rather be alone because you're scared. It's like you've tried so hard. And you just feel like no matter what you do, people just keep on shitting on your heart. Like, it's worn. It's tired. It hurts. You're tired of it. You don't trust people. It's like you're locking your heart up because you don't trust people. Tarot, please. Cancer for love. There's a fight. Could be fighting yourself too and trusting people. See, things are changing though. We have the Wheel of Change. Also, that's the karmic card, so you're dealing with the karmic, like I said. See, new love. But see, you have new love coming in, but you're reminiscing about the past and what has happened, so it's kind of like blocking this new from coming in. So you need to be careful on that. Yeah, there's just so much hurt from the past. And I feel like this didn't just hurt your emotions, but also like it hurt your progress forward. It's like you're saying destroyed your character. Destroyed your heart, destroyed your character. It's like they knocked you off your throne. They tried to manipulate you and destroy you and knocked you off your throne. They didn't treat you at high value like they should have. They want you to take your power back and realize that whatever happened in the past was a past experience and not something that's supposed to be brought into your future. Once you do that, you're actually going to be seeing success in your love life. Just show that you want to be by yourself. Yeah, you're really heartbroken over what has happened. You're not open. You're not trusting anyone that comes in right now. You're reflecting on everything that's happened, and I feel like that's making you even more defensive. I do feel like you're colder, bitter. You regret opening up your heart to people, and you're not wanting to do that again because you keep remembering like everything that's happened to you. It's like ongoing battle voices in your head is what they're saying, even probably nightmares. Tell me what's coming though, Spirit. Okay. You're not done healing yet. They want you to really heal yourself right now. They don't want you jumping into a new relationship. I feel like you don't want to jump into a new relationship. I feel like you're gaining your own like self-love back right now. I do feel like you're trying to build yourself up right now. Which is good because like when you're ready, the universe will send in the soulmate. Like what's meant for you will not pass you by. So you just got to keep rebuilding your confidence, your status, yourself back up onto this throne over here. The Magician, yeah, you're bringing this energy in. You know you're the creator of your world. So if you really wanted to bring someone in, you can. It's just right now you feel like it's not the right time because you were just hurt and destroyed from what has happened in the past. And you're like, I need my alone time. I don't want to deal with anyone else right now. A lot of fighting, a lot of negative shit. It's like you're just done. I see you being silent. I feel like you spoke all the words that you needed to speak towards this person, and you're just like, you're just done. You've hit that done button. Page of Cups. She might be crying a lot, really emotional right now. Somebody actually might try to come in and apologize to you. This is a way for them to manipulate you, so be careful. Yeah. It is Mercury retrograde, so exes do come back at this time. Be cautious on that. But I do feel like this is helping you evolve, though, too. You're gaining control of your emotions, is what they're telling me. Like before, it was more like, I guess, naive. When you believe in fairy tales and all that kind of stuff when you're young. And you're like, yeah, my prince will come. He'll sweep me off my feet and we'll live happily ever after. You know, so that's very naive to think that way because it's like normally you're going to run into some kind of lessons along the way because that's just how life is. Nothing's going to be easy. But it's like you're gaining that experience and you're actually able to learn to control your emotions better, where you're actually valuing yourself more and not allowing. It's like you love yourself too much to allow someone else to have control over your emotions or your worth. Ace of Swords, yeah, you're having that breakthrough. You're graduating is what they're saying. They're showing me a graduation cap. I keep seeing the star, or not the star, the Temperance is what might pop out actually. You're really in your head right now. You're trying to heal from this. I feel like you're successfully going to get out of your head. I feel like you're moving out of what this person has done to you and moving back into your power. And you're reflecting on everything that's happened, gaining your self-confidence, your self-worth, and your self-love back. But I feel like you're getting out of your head. Once you make this breakthrough, that you have control over yourself and your emotions. But you're still going to like keep an open mind and you're still going to trust. Like you're not going to be in this Peter Pan energy where he didn't want to grow up. Like you're growing from the situation. You're going to get there and everything's going to be okay. You're going to be able to make the right decisions for you. You're going to be able to determine like who's right in your life and who's wrong in your life. That way you don't have to worry about people hurting you. You're going to be able to have that intuition to know what's right and what's wrong. Who's right and who's wrong. King of Cups. And we have Justice. I feel like overall, your emotions, you're going to be justified. Yeah. You're going to be justified by this. Look at this, like these leaves and everything, even like right here, it's like transformation. You're transforming into something new, and it's going to lead you to this bright opportunity. I feel like you're just gaining control. You're going to be able to use your emotions wisely and know who to give your emotions to, who deserves it, who doesn't deserve it, because you're learning the lesson and you're balancing karmic energies. You're supposed to go through this karmic, they're saying karmic release, this purge, to get that out of your energy. That way you can welcome in the new. We have strength, yeah. Being strong enough to release this person, whoever this is, because they were tied to you before you were born. We have many lifetimes. Like I said, Greece was important. I think that was in the last reading, though. But yeah, just like in the last reading, Greece was important. Or no, it's this reading. Soulmate, yeah. Greece. So I feel like you had multiple lifetimes with this person. This could have been your past person that you actually had the relationship in Greece. But I don't feel like it's the past person. I feel like it's the new person coming in. It could be either or. Take it as you will. But I feel like you had to release stuff from the past in order for you to move forward into the new. And you're stronger now because you're doing it. Five of Wands. Ace of Wands. You're kind of scared to move forward. You feel like you're going to get let down. You might also be scared that people just want you for sex, is what I'm getting. But I do feel like you're going to be wanting to move forward in this situation. Eventually, once you're healed and everything, you're going to want to make movement forward. And the new person that comes in, you're going to be very passionate towards them. A lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of curiosity as well. You guys might... You're saying talk with your eyes. You might talk with them with your eyes. Feels like you know them. You're going to know when it's the right person. But Spirit is working with you right now to bring this person in. So just keep, healing yourself and manifesting new to come in. I wouldn't focus on anything that's old coming in. Because there's some soulmate coming in that's new. And it's going to be a great experience, is what they're saying. Okay, so we have Leo. Leo again. Libra. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Gemini and Virgo. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces again. Taurus. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Virgo. But yeah, that is what I have for you on there. So we're going to go into your focus messages. Think of 2 questions, 1 and 2. Make sure to label them. Okay. Label them 1 and 2. See, you can trust them. Pause the video if you need more time. Overall message is 444, protection. You are protection. Or you are protected. Sorry. Your protection. Actually, you could be able to protect yourself. You can do dark crystals like tourmaline, onyx, hematite, all of those crystals protect you. You can wear those to protect you. If you are getting over heartbreak, I highly suggest doing rose quartz. That helps with healing the heart. January, which is Capricorn and Aquarius, and it says you can trust them. Could be a friend that you can trust. I feel like this is definitely a new person. Right now, they're saying keep your mind open. A soulmate's coming in. Give your relationship a chance. Make the effort. Trust. You don't want to trust, but they're saying you can trust them. Date night, you might get asked out on a date. 1010, hope. What you're trying to manifest is coming towards you. This is that manifestation card. Manifest your dreams. Yeah, apologies. Somebody's going to come at you with an apology. You need to stand in your power, though. If they treated you like shit, if they manipulated you and everything, do not take them back. Say, accept your apology, but no, I'm not taking you back. I'm moving on. We're done. You need to end that cycle. Don't allow it to continue. 222, alignment. You are in the right place at the right time. You could be a Venus sign Cancer. You're mirroring them. So here's the thing with soulmates and karmics and all that. They normally mirror back to you what is within yourself that you don't see. So if like somebody does something and it gets on your nerves, normally they're mirroring to you what's actually inside of you. It's quite interesting, actually. But once you learn that lesson and it starts irritating you, that means it's time to break that contract and also to break that habit and to release them. So yeah. New job, you can meet this person at a new job. 555, change, something new is coming in. They want you to go into nature and ground yourself. You can do that with a tree. You can also use sage, Palo Santo, frankincense. You can also do salt baths to protect your energy, especially since you're a water sign. You're very emotional. You need to make sure that you're protecting yourself from all those different energies. They're even saying like when you go to the store, you can pick up on someone else's emotions. You could be an empath. So make sure you protect yourself on that. We have new beginnings. They just showed me my character from my book, Norbert. I was just discussing this. He'll be able to travel like to different worlds, but he's from the North Pole and Arctic or something. But he is able to like travel with the other beasts to the different climates. They go to Egypt, one of them, and we're like, well, what are we going to do when a polar bear goes to Egypt? Like, he has to protect himself, you know. So we're going to implement that in there, but you know, because he'll die otherwise. Sorry, I can't talk, but he'll die otherwise. But so like it's the same with you. You need to protect yourself from harsh like climate, harsh people, so that it doesn't like change your mood and control you. Like learning to control your emotions is really important. We have 1212, self-identity, stepping into power and purpose. Again, use your intuition. 111, trust your gut and listen to your heart. 888, balance, everything is falling into place. The first answer is a no. Libra could be important. Something could happen during Libra season. That is September and October. Mother could be important as well. You could be a mother. Long term could be important. And then we have ex-lover. So you could have been with your ex for a long time. It's just for some of you, not all of you. And then we're going to pull from... You could have been dealing with the cycle for a long time, to be honest. I do feel like ex-lover could be coming back, though. Take that as you will. Could be even an apology from your friend or mom. You could have motherhood, like mother wounds. Your mom could have done something in the past when you were a kid, and that actually created some kind of issue where you seek love and attention somewhere else, or like you put up with certain things, like say your mom and your ex-lover have something in common and you always hated that, and but you put up with it because you loved your mom. So you're putting up with the ex's BS because you love them. But Spirit is saying, no, that's not okay. There's like some kind of link there. It's called a childhood wound. Okay. Question number 2. Okay. So for question number 2, we have 5 of Cups, disappointment, mourning, regret, loss, and grief. And the answer is no. So we got 2 no's. And then we will pull from my name deck. Your name might not be in this deck, so if it doesn't pop out, it doesn't mean that this message is not for you. It just simply means that either your name's not in this deck, or your name's not in this deck. It could also mean like it's a nickname is in this deck, or it's spelled wrong, you know. If you would like to get your name put into my deck, you can join my Patreon. There I do bonus readings, extended readings, pendulum readings, and charmed intuition readings. You get discounts on personal readings. Now I only read for Patreon members, so whoever's in there, those readings are directed towards them. So it's kind of like free readings all the time, to be honest. And the story could change, like say this is for someone else in the collective. When I go to do Cancer's reading in Patreon, since you're the only Cancer Patreon member, it's going to be directed towards you. So it's like a free reading just for you. But yeah. Keep that in mind. Also, I do a thing where each month that you are part of my Patreon, you get to add another name. So you can add your name, your person's name, your sister, mother, brother, father's name to get them in on that deal as well. So yeah, if you're interested in that, check that out. I always go twice with these cards to try to get as much as I can out of them. Yeah, just take these as, I guess both of them are supposed to come out. Take this as just extra confirmation. If this story has fit so far, take it as you will. You know what feels right. Don't ever allow tarot to dictate your life. You'll know if it's your story or not. Okay. So we got Rick, Liam, Serenity. These could also be middle names, last names as well. We got Mark, Tyler, Ashley, Hillary, Lucas, Charles, Alex, Ralphie, Scarlett, Adam, Andrea, Austin, Robert, Wyatt, Emma, Brent, Evelyn, Rachel, Joey, Jamie, Sierra, Jay, Edward, Andrew, Heather, Cindy, Jason, and Luna. So Cancer, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope to read for you again soon. Make sure to check back at my other readings to see your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You could have another message in there for you. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for my channel. That way you're updated on when I put out a new video. And I hope that you have a great month and a very happy Thanksgiving. I hope to read it for you again soon. Bye.